Hello ARMY and K-pop lovers. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the topic that's been absolutely viral across all social media platforms. You've probably already heard about Jimin BTS's shocking appearance at the Moon Party Seoul 2025, right? What caused the uproar wasn't just his presence after being absent from public events for so long, but his new blonde hair that immediately became a worldwide trending topic. But wait, there's actually a shocking reason behind this blonde transformation that most people don't know about yet. So here's how it went down, ARMY. On September 4th, 2025, Seoul was buzzing with an exclusive event called the Moon Party Seoul 2025. This wasn't just any ordinary party. Guys, this was an elite gathering from Korea's entertainment industry that only invited selected celebrities and public figures. Now, when everyone had already gathered and was enjoying the event, suddenly, boom, Jimin BTS appeared with a look that literally left everyone speechless. The first person to notice his arrival was RM, who was seen immediately approaching Jimin with a bright smile. But what drew everyone's eyes toward them was Jimin's blonde hair that was literally glowing under the party lights. You know what makes this even more significant? This was Jimin's first public event appearance after the dating controversy with Song Do-eun that went viral several weeks ago. And the timing of his choice, well, let's just say it's very strategic. Guys, you should have seen how people at the party reacted. According to eyewitnesses at the venue, the party atmosphere that was initially casual immediately turned electric the moment Jimin walked in. The moment Jimin walked in with his blonde hair, the entire room just stopped. Everyone was staring, not in a bad way, but like they were witnessing something iconic happening. And what's even more amazing, social media immediately exploded. Within less than 30 minutes after Jimin's blonde photo circulated, the hashtag #JiminBlondeera was trending #1 in 15 countries. But here's what's interesting, guys. If you look at the circulating photos, Jimin looked different. Not just because of his blonde hair, but there was a different aura of confidence. Like he was making a statement. And it turns out, that statement was absolutely real. Now, we're getting to the part you've all been waiting for. What's the real shocking reason behind Jimin's decision to go blonde at such a strategic timing? Based on exclusive information we obtained from insider sources, and this is truly insider info, guys, not random rumors, it turns out Jimin's blonde transformation wasn't a spontaneous decision. So here's the story. After the dating controversy with Song Do-eun, Jimin and the Bigot Music team had already been planning a strategic move for, let's call it rebranding Jimin's image. And this blonde hair is part of a much bigger master plan. But wait, we're not done yet. What makes this even more interesting is who actually dyed Jimin's hair. Okay, ARMY, prepare yourselves for this plot twist because this is truly unexpected. According to very reliable sources, the person who dyed Jimin's hair blonde wasn't just any professional stylist, but Suga. Yes, you heard that right. Min Yoongi himself personally handled Jimin's blonde transformation. And this wasn't just a random act of friendship. This was actually a symbolic gesture that's very meaningful in the context of BTS brotherhood and Jimin's personal journey. Our source revealed that Suga approached Jimin after the dating controversy and basically said, "Hyung will help you start fresh. New hair, new chapter, new confidence." Guys, this is literally giving me goosebumps. The fact that Suga took time from his busy schedule to personally help Jimin with this transformation shows how strong the BTS bond truly is. But why blonde? Why not another color? Well, this is what makes the whole story even deeper. In Korean culture and the K-pop industry, blonde hair is often associated with rebirth, new beginnings, and breaking free from constraints. And Jimin's timing to debut his blonde hair at the Moon Party Seoul was a calculated move to send a specific message. What message? Well, based on analysis from body language experts and fashion psychologists we consulted, Jimin's blonde hair at his first public event after the controversy is essentially saying, "I'm not hiding, I'm not ashamed, I'm evolving, and I'm stronger than ever." And guys, if you notice, Jimin chose to debut his blonde hair at a high-profile event attended by industry peers, not at a fan meeting or comeback. This is him reclaiming his space in the entertainment industry. Okay, now let's talk about details that most people probably missed, but are actually very significant. First, outfit choice. Jimin wore a simple black ensemble. Nothing flashy, nothing over the top. This was a strategic choice, so the focus would remain on the hair transformation and overall aura, not distracted by elaborate styling. Second, timing of arrival. Jimin arrived exactly 45 minutes after the party started. Not too early to avoid awkward encounters, not too late to seem attention-seeking. Perfect timing to make a memorable but classy entrance. Third, and this is the most interesting, the way he interacted with RM. If you look at the circulating video footage, RM immediately approached Jimin with a protective stance, but also a proud expression. This shows the BTS members' support system in action. Now, let's discuss the reactions from industry insiders and fellow celebrities who attended the Moon Party Seoul. According to multiple sources, the reaction from entertainment industry figures who attended was overwhelmingly positive. Many were impressed by Jimin's courage to appear publicly with such confidence after the recent controversy. One prominent figure in the Korean entertainment industry reportedly said, and this is a direct quote, guys, "Jimin showed real character tonight. Instead of hiding or staying low-key, he came out stronger and more confident. The blonde hair is not just a style change, it's a statement of resilience." And what makes it even more meaningful? Several other idols who attended the party approached Jimin to show support. This demonstrates how respected Jimin is in the industry, beyond all the outside noise. Now, let's dive deeper into the strategic aspect of this timing. Why did Jimin choose exactly September 4th to debut his blonde hair at a public event? First reason, September is traditionally a month for new beginnings in Korea, similar to the back-to-school concept. So, launching a new image in September sends a subtle message about a fresh start. Second, the Moon Party Seoul 2025 was an exclusive event attended by key players in the entertainment industry. Appearing there with confidence and a new look was a strategic move to reassert his position in the industry hierarchy. Third, and this is the most clever, this timing perfectly coincides with the pre-comeback preparation period for BTS's 2026 reunion. So, Jimin's blonde transformation could be a teaser for what's coming next from BTS as a group. Guys, let's talk about the psychological aspect of Jimin's blonde transformation. According to color psychology experts, choosing blonde hair after a difficult period in someone's life often represents a desire for liberation and self-empowerment. For Jimin specifically, who recently went through public scrutiny and intense media attention, this blonde hair choice is a visual representation of his mental state. He's ready to face the world with renewed confidence. And what's interesting is that blonde hair has historically been associated with boldness and willingness to stand out. This is the complete opposite of a typical Korean response to controversy, which usually involves laying low and avoiding attention. Jimin's choice to go blonde and appear publicly is a bold statement that essentially says, "I won't be diminished by circumstances beyond my control." Now let's discuss the impact of Jimin's blonde debut on ARMY and the wider K-pop community. The immediate reaction from ARMY worldwide was overwhelming support and excitement. The hashtag #JiminBlondeera wasn't just trending, but was also accompanied by thousands of fan arts, appreciation posts, and emotional support messages. What's interesting is that this also sparked conversations about idol privacy rights and how fans should support their artists during challenging times. Many ARMY used this momentum to educate other fandoms about respectful fan behavior. From an industry perspective, Jimin's confident public appearance after controversy sets a precedent for how idols can handle similar situations in the future. Instead of complete withdrawal, strategic rebranding could be an effective approach. Okay, ARMY, now we're going to share exclusive details from the Moon Party Seoul that haven't been published anywhere else. According to eyewitnesses who attended, Jimin spent most of the evening in deep conversation with RM, and they appeared to be discussing something clearly important. Body language experts we consulted analyzed the footage and concluded that they were discussing professional matters, possibly related to upcoming BTS activities. What makes it even more interesting is that several times during the party, other celebrities approached Jimin for brief conversations. And what was consistent across all these interactions was the respect and admiration clearly visible from their body language. One particularly touching moment was when a veteran actress, whose name we can't mention, approached Jimin and reportedly said something that made him smile genuinely for the first time that evening. Let's decode the symbolic elements of Jimin's appearance at the Moon Party Seoul that might have deeper meanings. First, choosing to attend a moon-themed party wasn't a coincidence. In Korean culture, the moon represents transformation, cycles, and renewal. Perfect symbolism for someone going through personal transformation. Second, blonde hair under moon-themed party lighting creates an ethereal, almost otherworldly visual effect. This reinforces the image of transformation that's not just physical, but spiritual and emotional too. Third, RM's presence alongside Jimin creates a visual representation of BTS unity and brotherhood that remains strong despite individual challenges. So guys, what can we conclude from this whole Jimin blonde hair saga? This isn't just about a hair color change. This is about resilience, transformation, and the power of having a strong support system. Jimin's decision to debut his blonde hair at a high-profile public event after recent controversy shows maturity and strategic thinking that's truly impressive. The fact that Suga was personally involved in the transformation process shows how BTS members continue to support each other through difficult times. And the positive reaction from industry peers proves that respect for Jimin remains strong despite temporary controversies. Most importantly, Jimin's blonde era represents a new chapter, not just for him personally, but potentially for BTS as they prepare for their 2026 reunion. This transformation might be a preview of exciting things to come. So ARMY, that's the exclusive inside story about the shocking reason behind Jimin's blonde transformation at the Moon Party Seoul 2025. What do you think about Jimin's new look? And what are your predictions for the BTS 2026 comeback, considering this blonde era beginning? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy the exclusive insights we shared, subscribe for more BTS content, and comment with your theories about what's next for our boys. And remember ARMY, let's continue to support Jimin and all BTS members with positive energy and respect for their privacy. Because at the end of the day, our love and support is what matters most to them. See you guys in the next video with more exclusive BTS updates. Borahi.